going to do a very quick favor. For the past few days, it's been a very hectic and busy day for me. So physically, I'm not too strong, so I won't be able to shout. So I would appreciate if you could come closer. If there's a possibility of coming closer, I won't be able to speak very loud because I'm not so strong physically. Can we do that? Can we come in up? I just sit close. Yeah, there are seats over there. At the front. So many words. And sometimes I speak very fast. So you might want to get your phone out to record what I'm going to say, so that you can listen to it again and again. You can bring out your phone and press record, so you can listen again and again. But I'm certain that after this session, all of us are going to be here better, improved, changed, transformed. Say thank you. Thank you. All right. So, I'll be speaking to you on potentials. I'll be talking to you about maximizing your potentials. And if I have the time, I'll tell you how to turn your potentials into business, into a profitable venture. So I'm still struggling if I should go in English or I should go in French. I should go in English, right? You actually first. Okay, so you'll share these slides to you. These are our coordinator of the airport in Calabi, Calabi, Cotonou, Apapa, Jericho, and Togo. Thank you. So let's get to business. A young boy was in a park, and there was a man selling balloons in the park. So the balloons, for the man to, the man got a strategy to attract children to his balloon, to where he was. So what he did was, he will blow air into the balloon and just allow it to fly. So when the kids see it from afar, they see the balloon, so they want to go there to buy the balloon. That was his own strategy for marketing. So a young boy saw the balloon up, and then he came. So he came to the man and said, "I noticed you've been blowing your balloon and just fly, but I've not noticed any black balloon." And then he said, "If you blow the black balloon, will it also fly? Will a black balloon also fly?" And then the man said, "Young boy, it's not the balloon that flies. It's what is inside the balloon that makes it to fly. So it's not the color of the balloon, it is rather the air that I put inside the balloon." It's the same thing with all of us, with every human being. It is not the color of our skin that determines our success. It is rather the deposit, the potentials, the talent, and the gift that we carry on the inside. We are so much blessed that the color of our skin is not a limitation. It becomes a limitation when it gets into your head. Something used to amuse me. It is the way elephants are being captured and turned into domestic animals. An elephant is so big and gigantic, but people turn it into a domestic animal. So I used to get amused by that. How do they do that? How do they achieve that? If your hand is paining you, you can just do audio recording. So you just drop it on your table. So that used to amuse me. So I later got to discover how that happened. What they do is this. When the elephant is still a baby, it's still small, the elephant's leg is being tied to a tree. So as the elephant grows, the elephant tries to go beyond the rope, but the rope will pull the elephant backward. So the elephant tries often and often to go beyond the limit of the rope. But what will the rope do? Draws the elephant back. So the elephant grows up and then realizes that I can't go beyond the limit. But what the elephant doesn't know is that after a while, they remove the rope. Because they realize that the rope is no more on the feet of the elephant, the rope is now in his head. So the elephant thinks, I can't go beyond the limit, even though the rope has been removed. So it's no more physically limited, it's now what? Mentally limited. True limitation is not physical, true limitation is mental. Once you are mentally limited, there is nothing anyone can do. You are just blocked. That is why a blind man can hold a company. A blind man can hold a car and have a driver who can see. A blind man can hold a house and a gardener, the housekeeper, can see. How come the blind man who can see owns the car and the one that can see is the one driving the blind man? That's why the blind man can own a company, an enterprise, and then the gate man can see, and then the blind man is the one paying the one that can see salary. What does that mean? It means that the sight is not the limitation, it's vision that is the limitation. Lack of sight doesn't stop you from making progress. It's lack of vision that stops. Ellen Keller, that was blind at the age of 10. She was blind, deaf, and dumb. Blind, deaf, and dumb. She lost all the contact with the physical world. She can't see, she can't hear, and she can't talk. Ellen Keller went on to create a foundation that is still existing today, even when she's gone. Ellen Keller was able to travel to 52 countries. She was blind, she was deaf, she was dumb, and she traveled to 52 countries. Ellen Keller wrote 4 books. Ellen Keller wrote hundreds of articles that people read. Ellen Keller met with 3 American presidents when she was alive. Yet she can't see, she can't hear, she can't talk. And she was asked, Ellen Keller, what is worse in life than being blind? She said, having sight but not having vision. That's having the ability to see physically, but being unable to see mentally. Because the main power, the true power, is not a physical power. That is why you see a businessman, you see a rich man that has a bodyguard, and all the bodyguard has is physical strength. And the rich man can't even carry a weight. Physically is weak, but mentally is very strong. The true strength, true power is not the physical one, it's the one we have on the inside. That is why God has created us, all of us, the same. But if you think that the color of your skin is your limitation, you are doomed forever. If you think that your disability physically is a limitation, maybe your height or your size is a limitation, you are doomed forever. Eric William Mayer was born blind, yet he was the first blind man to climb Mount Everest. That's the tallest mountain in the world. But Eric William Mayer climbed the mountain, climbed the tallest mountain without eyes. What happened? He didn't climb the mountain physically, he climbed it first mentally. When you think something is bigger than you, inside your mind, then it's bigger than you in your life. Where do we first pass our exams? Inside. Where do we start organizations? Inside. Success is not from outside to inside, it is from inside to outside. Success begins from inside before you can externalize it on the outside. Everyone that failed on the inside first. Failure on the outside is just an expression of what is inside. You are a failure inside. So when you see people experience failure, poverty and all that, outside, it started on the inside. That is why they said true poverty is not lack of money. Poverty is not lack of money. Because the lack of money is just, follow me, face me. Lack of money is an expression of the poverty that is inside. When you don't have money, on the outside, at the age of 50 years, 60 years, or 40 years, it's just an expression of the state of poverty that is on your inside. That means poverty lives within you. Hello? Hi. Poverty lives inside you. That is why you are poor on the outside. So the main power, the main strength to become successful or to become great in life is not on the outside. That is why they said some are changed by their environment, but some change their environment. Some are conditioned by the environment, but some condition the environment. Those who change the world refuse that the world will change them. They are born to change the world. Those who turn around the world, impact their generations, is because they have realized that the main power is on the inside, not on the outside. So there is a divine deposit in each of us. There is power, strength, there are potentials and resources on the inside of everyone. Can you imagine that as big as Barack Obama is, he can't make his own shoe. Someone has to make it and sell it to him. A guy wrote a song in Nigeria and put it, a song for Obama, and put it on a website, on internet. Obama heard a song and said, wow, I want to meet this Nigerian. And the guy was invited to the US because he could sing. Because he could sing. So singing took him to US. Hello? Hi. It is important for us to understand that it's not our environment that actually should decide our success in life, but rather our inner environment. There's an environment within you. There is an environment inside of you that is what really determines your success in life. So if you ever become great, it starts from inside. If you ever become successful, it starts from where? Inside. If you ever succeed, it starts from where? Inside. If you become poor, it starts from where? Inside. It all begins from our inside. Understand today and be convinced that my true power is on my inside. I may not have money physically, now I'm powerful. I may not have rich parents, I am powerful. I may not have a rich uncle, I am powerful. I may not be in a private university, I am powerful. I may not have a car, I am powerful. I may not have a house, I am powerful. I may not have money in my pocket, I am powerful. You are powerful. You may not be an American, you are powerful. You may not be a Chinese, you are powerful. It doesn't matter who gave birth to you, you are powerful. There's power on your inside. Balogun lived on the street, fed from the public, worked in the public toilet, fed from the dustbin. Yet I realized there was power in my inside. I could change my own story, change my own life through the power in my inside. I don't need the government to change my life. I don't need the president to change my life. I don't need the minister to change my life. I have the power to change my own life. The power is deposited inside of me. Can I say this? Sorry, let me bust your bubbles. Even without God, you can change your life. Somebody told you need God to change your life, is a lie. Because Bill Gates said, I don't believe in God's grace. And yet, he became the richest man in the world. It's an insult to Christians. Sorry, I believe in God strongly. I pray every morning. But I've understood that God has made you independent. So when you go to God and say, God, help me to succeed. If God goes slap, you have slapped you because the power to succeed is in you. there's something you have not understood. When a white man, an American or a Francais stands in the sun, he can't stand for long. His body begins to misbehave. His body is not strong to face certain temperature and certain pressure. So when they face pressure, they turn red. That's where the expression, I'm turning red, is from. Je rougis. Do you understand? Because they turn red, they can't. But you can face sun, you can face cold, you can face all temperature. You are stronger than you think. You are bigger than you think. It's just that you feel you don't have opportunities. If I don't have opportunities, I will create opportunities. That is why I don't wait for people. No, I don't wait for this, wait for that. I work out things for myself. I've realized that my own life is in my hands. It's not in the hand of my parents. It's not in the hand of my father. It's not in the hand of my aunt. So until I come to that realization, I can't change my life. As far as I keep blaming my father, blaming my mother, accusing my aunt, accusing my lecturers and my universities, I can never change my story. I must understand that I am responsible for what I become. I am responsible for my own future. Every decision I take, I'm deciding my future. Every decision I take, I'm deciding my destiny. Every decision I take, I decide what happens to me. My decisions decide my future. And man takes up to 70 decisions in a day. Every day you take up to 70 decisions. Should I show you? When you wake up, it's a decision to rise or to sleep again. Yeah. When you wake up in the morning, you decide to say, let me sleep a little. It's a decision. Oh, let me get up now. It's a decision. And when you wake up, oh, let me brush my teeth. It's a decision. Or let me go out like that. It's a decision. Let me take my bath before I brush my teeth. Let me brush my teeth before you're taking decisions. Should I go early or wait a little? You are taking decisions. Should I go to Titi because the English is important for my destiny? It's a decision. Or should I just go to nightclub? Oh, no. Let me go to the beach. Oh, no, let me watch football with my friends. It's a decision. So you are taking decisions. Though you are powerful, but you see yourself as powerless. Because you think things that surround you determines your future. No, it is you that determines. And the main power is inside of you. And that is why we call it pot potential. It's a pot. There's a pot inside of you. You know what it's called pot? Casserole. There's a pot that is deposited within you, inside everyone. And inside it there are resources. Inside it there are talent. Inside it there are gifts. Inside it there are ideas. Ideas the world ain't seen yet. There are ideas the world has never understood. The world has never, nobody in the world has ever caught it before. You have ideas that the whole nation of Benin has never heard of before. Stop throwing away ideas. Ideas are riches. Ideas are wealth. Ideas are businesses. Ideas are schools. Ideas are institutions. Ideas are great things. Ideas are inventions. Ideas are things that the world has never seen before. Look at me, everybody. Everything you see in this place was an idea before. It all started in somebody's brain. Someone thought about it. The chair you're sitting on, someone thought about it. The phone you have, somebody thought about it. You know, we used to have this phone before with a rope, right? So a guy was on the phone, and then he wanted to go to his car to get something. So he went and said, oh, and the rope took him back. So I said, well, this is wrong. I should be able to make a phone. Then I will walk into my car and pick, and I'll come back. And then the phone came out. It existed in somebody's mind. The bag you have existed in somebody's mind. The phone, the piece, everything you see around you was a thought before. Can I talk to you about the power of thought? Say yes. Yes. Can I talk to you about the power of thought? Yes. Your thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts are products. Thoughts become products. Thoughts become things. When God created the whole world, the it was just trees, sand, and then human beings. And then the human beings that God kept on that sand has brought everything you see today. Let's take a journey back into 300 years ago. There was no television, there was no phone, there was no car, there was none of these things you see, there was no fan. All these things weren't existing, but they were existing, they were existing in somebody's mind. And those people that saw it in their mind had the courage to believe that it can happen. Somebody had the car in his mind and said, no, it can happen. Somebody had a phone and said, it can happen. Somebody had a television and said, it can happen. There is an idea in your mind now. You need to start saying it can happen. Somebody's getting an idea right now. You need to start saying it can happen. You say, no, I'm too young. Don't make your age a cage. They're not too young to make gold. They're not too young to make things happen. In the world around us, people are 10 years and they run their own businesses. Yes, the youngest CEO in the world is just 8 years. Ali Jordan. You are 18 years, you are 20 years, and you're still walking around the street like merry-go-round, like someone who has no destiny, who has no future. You have no dream. What's your problem? People are doing amazing things. Zuriat Oduwale started making interview at the age of 9 years old. Interviewed 10 presidents at the age of 9. Now she's like 15 years. She has interviewed more than 22 presidents. Yes! And you are still thinking, I am still small. You are not small, you are foolish. That is why they said you can have a boy at the age of 40, and you can have a man at the age of 20. Increase in age is not maturity, it's growing old. Increase in knowledge, in wisdom, is growing up. Did you get that? Yes. Growing old to be a that's just adding age. Increase in knowledge is growing up. They are getting mature. They are two different things. See, I'm waking up. I'm waking up. So each of us has this divine deposit, great potentials that the world has never seen. I started from the place of ideas. I'm sharing with you how God has so much blessed you with ideas. Each one of you, every year, has the minimum of 4 billion ideas. $4 billion ideas. Everybody. 4, every year. Every year you have a minimum of 4 ideas that are worth $1 billion. Woo. And you still say you are poor. So you're saying that your poverty is not lack of money, your poverty is a mindset. Let me ask you a question. Can a bike fly?
No.
Like your bikes are there, you just go to and say, now bike, fly. And then you call your Pret. You say, Pret, I want my bike to fly. Pret say, okay, come on, fell up here, you carry sticks. No. Bring your chop. Pardon? Le veille. How am I le veille? And then we say, we pray. We say, pray now. And then if you're a white garment church, you say, your bike won't fly, isn't it? Why? Because the bike was not programmed to fly. It was programmed to go on the floor, on the ground. But why does the plane fly? Because the aeroplane has been programmed to fly. Inside everyone here, there's a program. There's a program in you. That is why they said you can take a village boy from the village in a day, isn't it? Try to take a support in national. But to take the village from the village boy, he said, oh, it's a long journey. Let me take it in French so you get it well. enlever un villageois d'un village, même en 30 minutes ou en 1 heure. Mais enlever le village du villageois. Haven't you noticed that after 3 years, you've left the village, you're still behaving like a village? Tu t'es séparé du village, mais le village a refusé de se séparer de toi. Même dans ton habillement, voit village. I have ideas. And I'm not too young. Say I'm not too young. I have ideas.
I have ideas.
Great ideas.
Great ideas.
Beautiful ideas.
Beautiful ideas.
I'm not blank.
I'm not blank.
Blank. You're not blank. No, you're not. No, you're loaded. Somebody said you're too loaded not to be needed. You are too loaded not to be needed. No, you are loaded. You are so much inside. The person sitting next to you has no idea of who you are. Someone was in the same class with Barack Obama, but never knew that was the president of the US. Somebody sat beside Donald Trump, but never knew that was going to be Trump of the whole world. Somebody saw, sorry please to be religious, somebody saw Joseph in the prison and called him what? Prisoner, but never knew that was the prime minister. Somebody saw David in the bush, but never knew that was the king of Israel. Somebody saw Jesus in the carpentry workshop, never knew that was the savior of the world. In fact, he was born in the manger. Yes, he was the manager of the world. So, if his first neighbors were animals, the first neighbors, in fact, when Jesus opened his eyes, he saw animals. You saw human beings. Hello? Hi. Let's take it up. So, I started from ideas. Say, I have ideas. I have ideas. Watch this. If God wants to give you $1 billion and you pray and say, God, give me money. God doesn't understand money because they don't spend money in heaven. What they spend in heaven is what? Ideas. So God sends you ideas and you convert it to money. If you have a brother in the US and you go in France and you say, send me 100,000 CFA, he doesn't understand that. So what does he send? He sent francs français, or he sent dollars, isn't it? So when you get a dollar, what do? You convert it to your CFA. But the problem is this. When God gives you the ideas, you say, which idea? We're talking about money. I need money, don't you? And God is saying you are foolish. If you were the devil, would you wait that a person converts the idea to money to steal the money? No. Just tell him the idea, it won't work. And then you say, that's true, it won't work. You've thrown away your future. Hello? Hi. Let's look at some stupid ideas. One, Cuba. Cuba is in Nigeria, Ghana, all over the world, in the US. Cuba is a simple system of, I used it in Ghana. You want to go somewhere, you went on your phone, just like GoSave. You went on your phone, there's an application. And then you can order for a taxi. And the taxi comes to your house, picks you, drop you where you're going, and you pay. And then the application calculate the money. That was a stupid idea, isn't it? But now, it's all over the world. Let's look at another stupid idea. A guy at the age of 18 years said, okay, all the students in my school could come on a page And then we vote for each other. We connect with each other. And then it became what? Facebook. Facebook today is billions of dollars worth organization. Divide the world into three. One part is on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, raise up. If you're not on Facebook, you're a villager. No. Those are stupid ideas. Stupid ideas. But they became billions of dollars, making impact in the whole world. The headquarters of Facebook in US employs 1,500 employees. 1,500 employees at the headquarters, not the branches all over the world, just the headquarters. Listen to me. In the third year, a student was writing his test and he wrote an idea and said, I see in US a parcel being delivered in another city in 24 hours. So that's service courier society. And the lecturer told him, you're very stupid. The US is very big. There is 52 different states in US. Never. So the boy said, that's your opinion, thank you. When he finished with university, his name is Fred Smith. He started the business. Today, FedEx. When I say FedEx now, FedEx is all over the world. But the lecturer said it's not possible. It was a stupid idea. But today, it's no more in US. It delivers parcels all over the world. What stupid ideas are you having? And you are saying, it's too stupid for me to believe it. People won't even believe in it. Yes. When people don't believe in it, that's a great idea. When people say it's not possible, that's a great idea. There's a guy called Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is a comedian, American comedian. He said, the teacher asked everybody in the class, he said, write who you want to become. He said, I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. And Abby wrote, I want to be on TV. So he submitted. So the teacher went around and said, oh, good. Steve, come here. You said you want to be what? He said, I want to be on TV. He said, okay. You can't even speak well. You are a stammerer. Do you know what a stammerer?
Yeah.
And he said, I want to be on TV. TV. Okay. Who in your family is on TV? He said, nobody. Okay. Who in this place, in this city, is on TV? He said, nobody. Okay. Get out. Steve Harvey said, every year now, I buy a plasma TV and send it to that teacher. I said, you don't want to miss my TV program, TV show. Every year I say, take a TV. Say, I believe.
I believe.
In my stupid ideas.
In my stupid ideas.
Say, I believe.
I believe.
In my stupid. Time is up, so thank you very much. I will stop here. You want me to stop? Let me give you 2 minutes. One. Just 2 minutes more. There's an ability. There's a skill. There's a talent in everyone. Talent is what? Something you can do that no one can do the way you can do. Even if someone can do what you can do, no one can do what you can do the way you can do what you can do. There is an ability inside of you. There is a way, a usual way, that you can do something so with ease that others find so difficult. That's talent. And when you do it, you find fun, you enjoy it, you love it. What is your talent? C'est le talent de l'homme qui fait de lui un Patrice Talent. What is your talent? What gift has God deposited within you. For me, is communication. I speak so well. I capture people's attention. Like now, I got yours. What is your talent? What is it that you can do with ease? Talent pays more than a job. With your talent, you own your time. With your talent, you rule your own life. With your talent, you determine your own price. Value your talent more than your certificate. Your talent, see, your certificate is called what? Certificate. It will certify you, but your talent will satisfy you. Your talent gives you fulfillment. It gives you joy within your heart. When you're doing it, you're enjoying it. You're having fun. Have you heard about this? They said some people are having fun and people are paying them. The footballer, les gars s'amusent, on le paye. On dit viens t'amuser, on va le payer encore. I went to people about one day, and I said, I want you to come and do a drama for us. And he said, 20 minutes, 400,000. Cut on me. This guy can speak French like you. He has no certificate. 400 000 pour 20 minutes. Hey. Toi, tu as passé 300 pour étudier. Ah, sorry. 17 ans d'études. Tu as fait maternelle. Maternelle 1. Maternelle 2. CE1. Non, sorry. CI. CE1. CP. CE1. CE2. CM1. CM2. 6e. 5e. 3e. 4e. 3e. Maintenant, tu finis tout ça, tu fais encore première année d'université, deuxième année d'université, troisième année d'université. Et des fois, tu es encore plus con, tu vas chercher encore master, 4e année, 5e année. Tu sois maintenant devenu à bleuté. Comment fais-tu avoir la maîtrise, mais tu n'as pas la maîtrise de soi? Tu as le master, mais tu ne maîtrises rien. 400 000 pour 20 minutes. Pas même un docteur. Et je l'ai supplié. Il a accepté 200 000. Ils sont venus, ils ont fait à peine 10 à 15 minutes. Les gens rient, ils sont partis. Alors, 200 000 ans. Et toi, tu as lié des diplômes. Tu as lié des certificats sur certificats. Et après tout, on te dit. C'est comme quelqu'un même dit. Somebody said one day, calculate your school fees from maternelle to university. Whereas God has deposited something in you. From the day I started speaking, nobody has asked me what certificates do you have. They don't care. Nobody cares. Did you ask me for my certificate now? No. And you know what? You can't even pay me. You can't. Can you pay me? You can't pay me. My price is 300,000 for 1 hour. If I speak for 1 hour, it's 300,000. Can you pay me? What certificates do I have doing this? Talent is what I have. Making shoes is not a curse. No. Who is not putting on shoes here? Everybody is putting on shoes. Isn't it? Yes. So what's the problem? Everybody wears shoes. Moi, je jamais cordonnier. C'est quoi ça? And you're wearing shoes. Who told you cordonnier is not a job? I have shoes of 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. There are shoes of 100,000, 200,000. Can you imagine? And you just got it, je dois aller à l'école. Il n'y a pas de problème, va à l'école. Mais au moins, identifie ton talent. C'est le plus important. Je sais que si je posais la question ici, au moins 99%, vous serez victime. Si je posais la question, si votre talent et votre filière actuelle correspondent, je connais la réponse. Et lorsque ta passion n'est pas ta profession, tu n'as pas une profession, tu es en prison. Je finis avec ceci. Un monsieur allait faire un discours comme ce qu'ils sont en train de faire. Et il parlait du but que chacun de nous est né pour une raison. Tu n'es pas là par hasard, tout ça, tu as quelque chose à accomplir sur terre. Un jeune était derrière et l'emmènait. Et il cherchait comment faire taire au jeune. Et le jeune a levé la main et dit, c'est quoi ça encore? Le jeune dit, vous, quel est votre but? Et le monsieur dit, un jour mon père revenait à la maison et m'a dit, fais-moi un câlin. Je lui ai fait un câlin, mais je ne comprenais pas pourquoi il demandait un câlin. Il allait se coucher et c'est la dernière fois que je l'ai vu. Des années plus tard, quand j'ai fait des recherches, j'ai compris et j'ai découvert que la majorité de ceux qui meurent le lundi matin avant 9 h. Mais quoi ça? Pourquoi? Parce qu'il y a ce qu'on appelle le syndrome du dimanche. Ça veut dire quoi? La plupart, même aux États-Unis, les recherches ont prouvé que 70% aux États-Unis, 70% des personnes qui travaillent aux États-Unis font un travail qui n'a rien à faire avec leur personnalité ni leur passion. Et j'ai dit, ne venez même pas au Bénin. Donc le jeune homme dit, qu'est-ce qui a tué mon père? C'est ce qui tue beaucoup de personnes. Le vendredi soir, il est heureux. Il dit, enfin, j'ai ma liberté. Ah, ce boulot-là. Et le dimanche soir, il se dit, ah, encore son travail. Et le lundi matin, quand il se réveille, il dit, ah, son travail. Ça a fait déjà son cœur et il meurt. Si vous voulez savoir si c'est vrai, demandez à vos parents. Il dit, papa, est-ce que vraiment ce travail, ça t'apporte la joie? Tu auras une réponse. Mais les parents, c'est encore trop loin. Ask yourself, what you're studying today, how does it go with who you were born to be? With your talents, with your gifts, with your passion. Monsieur Rich can help you, our VIP branch can help you. We do seminars and conferences in line with this to help people identify themselves, identify their talent, and give them the foundation to fly. Let me give you my number. Can I have it halfway? Did I talk to you? Yes. Did I talk to you? Yes. Did I talk to you? Yes. Do you love me? Yes. Do you still love me? Yes. I love you. I'm done. I want them to hear the voice. She sings, but you sing? So sing a song. Thank you. What is your song? Vous voulez entendre sa voix, non? Oui. Sing, don't talk.